So, it's me, your little boy, Ike Samson. Good morning to all my amazing choosing ones. So, I have something special for you today. They can't control you, and it's hurting them. They can't control you, and it's automatically what frustrating them. Believe me, many people are desperate, frustrated, desperately what frustrated, desperately what hurt. Why? Because they can't control you anymore. They can't use you anymore. I have been there. That's why I always tell us, listen, if you are too nice, you will be killed. If you are too gentle, you are too nice, you will automatically be killed. And if you are too respective, when I mean respect, you respect too much, they will turn you to become slave. And if you end up being so kind, believe me, it will turn against you. That's what I have passed through. You know what I'm saying? These three things, try to avoid them. I'm not saying you should be rude. Don't be rude. But be kind to those who are kind with you. This is just all I mean. Be kind to those who are kind with you. It's not bad. When the Bible says we should love our enemy, love them in distance. But the Bible did not say you should end up trying to impress everyone around you. No. Don't try to impress nobody. Because the truth is this, the moment you enter into pain, into trouble, one difficult or another, that is when you will realize that you own you, bro. Believe me, don't be too nice, don't be too cool, and don't accept too much disrespect. Believe me, the moment you can hold these three things, people will not talk to you or do you whatsoever they want. Yes, as a choosing, the truth is that you must surely encounter this kind of fake people all over. But the truth is this, they can't control you, and it's hitting them. The moment they can tell you, go this errand for me, go and do this for me, this is what we are doing, this is what all of us do, this is what the people around this place do, you must do as we do, you must act as we act, you must behave the way we behave, you must do the stuff we do. If you don't do it, can't you don't know that that means you are making difference? So a lot of people are really frustrated, desperately frustrated, because they can't control you anymore. They can't use you, they can't manipulate you, they can't do you anything again. So many people are really frustrated. When I mean frustrated, they are absolutely frustrated. Why? Because they have fully come to realize, finalized, that they can't manipulate you, they can't use you, they can't control anything about you, and that is really frustrating them. Many people around you are really frustrated. When I mean they are adequately, truly frustrated. Why? Because they don't have that power again to control you. We are living in a world where people, the moment they say they love you, you need to figure out what kind of love is that. That is what I have passed through. After everything, wasting my 3 years, they end up telling me, you always believe all lies. If it is you, how will you feel? That is why I start up this channel, so that people up there will not be fooled the way I was being fooled. Believe me, I'm not only doing it because I love it, but I'm doing it because I have that enough use. I have been used. I have been manipulated. People have used me enough. So I don't want people up there to get into that the same thing that I have passed through. So don't be too nice with people. And at the end, you got to understand that the moment they can't use you anymore, many of them will become mad at you. Believe me, the moment, as long as they are using you, they'll be telling you, you are so good, you are the most, you are the most unexpected thing we never expect in our life. I never believe that I can see someone like you. I never believed that you are good like this. I never believed that you are so lovely, so caring. You are more adorable than all your friends. To be serious, seriously telling you, you are more than a gold. Why? Because they are using you. But the moment you cover that boundary, you put boundary to them, you give them boundaries, my brother, you will come to realize that many of them will start to hate you. Many of them will start to talk the way they never talked before. Many of them will start to say some certain word they never released before. That is when you would start to see the beast in them. That's when you start to see their true color. The moment you put the moment you say this is your limit. If you cross here, I give you what you deserve. If you cross here, I delete you. If you cross here, I wipe you out. If you cross here, I format you. I don't care. The moment you put that boundary for them, they don't have that right to come into your life and do whatsoever they feel like or the way they love doing. The moment you put that boundary, you're going to realize that many of them will start to talk bad of you. You come to realize that many people who used to tell you that you are too cool, you are too gentle, you are too nice, you are like a sleeping serpent, you are like a sleeping lion, you are like a sleeping goat, you are the apple of my eye, the tintin in my cow. That is when you will start to see their real color. That is when you start to see their real color, the moment they can use you to get what they want. You know what I'm saying? So remember, let's be careful up there. I plead. You know what I'm saying? Because the truth is this: nobody is ready to waste his or her time for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So be careful of people up there, because we have a lot of users. We have millions of users around the world. You know what I'm saying? Who are so ignorant, thinking that they are wise. Because with my own experience and with what I have seen with my 2 eyes, nothing you will do on this planet Earth that you will escape. It's just like the law of what? Law of gravity. What goes up must surely come down. You know, the first time that I entered plane here in Italy, you know, when people were telling me those days that all this thing we see up is just a snow that hang up, and that is the same water that come down. I was doubting, but the day I enter plane, that's when I realized that the plane that we are inside is automatically flying in the middle of what we are seeing above. I was asking one of my Italian women, what is this that is below us? Because sometimes if you are watching a plane, if the plane is moving, you're going to realize that there is some places the plane will pass, you will not see it again until it comes to a place that is bright. That is how it is. Let me just tell you. I'm sure I have entered more than 5 to 4 times. So my brothers, be careful up there, because nobody is ready to waste time. And the truth is this: whoever that who have wasted you years times must surely pay for it. So remember.